two national TV games in college basketball Tuesday night on ESPN and ESPN2. I'm going to give you free plays in both games, one early, one late. Two free plays with analysis coming up for Tuesday College Hoops right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, and going to get to those two free plays for you in the Clemson BYU game and also the USC San Diego game on the late card in just a moment. Quick reminder, though, my top best bets for Tuesday night are available for just $5 because it's so simple. It's $5 Tuesday. Instant 80% discount on each and every best bet I post for Tuesday night. All sports, all access, just $5 per play on $5 Tuesday. And Tuesdays only, hey, because Tuesday only comes once a week. Check it out right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. All right, let's look at your first national TV game at 6:30 Eastern on ESPN National TV. Clemson and highly ranked BYU. And this one is a neutral court in Madison Square Garden in New York City. It's the first of two games. Florida and Connecticut play at 9 o'clock Eastern after this one. And this should be a pretty good matchup. BYU opened as about a 5.5, 6-point favorite. Early money came in on the Cougars because everybody loves to bet on Cougars. 6.5. Even saw a 7 out there early overnight on Monday. I think the line's too high, though, for a few reasons. I like Clemson in this game plus the points. First of all, BYU, really strange scheduling spots this year. They've yet to play a true road game, yet they've only played 2 true home games. Figure that one out. That's a riddle for you. 8 games this year. BYU has been on a neutral court in 6 of them. So on the surface, the Madison Square Garden trip shouldn't be much of a disruption for them, but it's still a cross-country trip. And I think Clemson's in the better focused spot here after a high-scoring loss at Alabama last Wednesday, 90-84. And keep in mind, Clemson likes to play slow. They're in the 300%. They're in the 300s as far as pace in the nation. And Alabama likes to play fast. So Clemson was not able to slow down the Tide, and that's why they were done in that game. I think this game they will be able to slow down BYU, who's in the upper third in tempo, but isn't nearly as fast as Alabama likes to play. And Clemson is going to get their preferred tempo here in the half court, and I also think the neutral court setting helps them. Unfamiliar shot lines. BYU relies more on the three-point shot, and they don't get to the free throw line nearly as well. They only get about 31.5% of their points from the free throw line. Clemson gets over 40% of their points from the charity stripe. So once again, in a lower scoring half-court game on a neutral court, I like the fact that Clemson gets to the line and scores more from the free throw line, the more consistency there. And Clemson has one of the best three-point defenses in the country, giving up less than 28% from beyond the arc. They give up a lot of shots from three, but they don't fall. And I think BYU is going to have a little bit of trouble playing up-tempo and scoring. They're an explosive offensive team at times, but I think Clemson can hold them in check, especially coming off the loss. And we get line value on top of that. I like Clemson plus the 6.5 points here at 6:30 Eastern Tuesday night on ESPN. All right, let's look at your late night game at 9 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2. Now, Florida to Connecticut's on ESPN. I'm going to look at the ESPN2 game at 9 Eastern. That is USC San Diego. And currently USC about a 16.5 point road favorite in this one. And we still have uncertainty surrounding their best overall player and whether he'll be back or not. Keep in mind, Rodney Rice was injured during the Seton Hall game a few weeks ago in the middle of that Thanksgiving week tournament at Maui. They overcame a 13-point deficit to come back and beat Seton Hall. They also beat Arizona State by 13 the next day without Rice. Won at Oregon without Rice, but they dropped their most recent game without Rice against Washington this past Saturday, 84-76. So USC will be in a focused spot here, coming in off their first loss of the season after a perfect 8-0 start. So I like the focus situation here for USC off the loss. Now, the line is a little inflated. I'm not going to lie. My power ratings make it about 14.5. But I'm willing to give up a little bit of line value because it should be a high-scoring game, as evident by the total, which is around 161.5. Higher scoring game makes it a little bit easier to win by margin. So though my raw power ratings put this in the 14 range, I'm okay laying 16.5 still with USC in a focus spot off the loss. As far as Rice, he's listed as questionable with the shoulder injury. We'll see if he returns. I don't expect him to, but you never know. He is their best player. He's their number one assist man. Came over from Maryland. He was on that tournament team last year that lost in the Sweet 16 with the Maryland Terps. So he's an important player. If he's back in the lineup, good. If not, this will be the 4th straight game without him. They've learned to play without him. And the bottom line is they're just a much better team than San Diego. San Diego's not a good squad this year, just 3-5 straight up. Really bad defensive team, and that's why this should be a high-scoring game and why USC can get there. USC team total over might be worth a look as well, another way you could attack it. And talk about the free throw line. USC's getting almost 51% of their points at the free throw line. Now, a little bit less with Rice out of the lineup. I'm aware of that because he's good at attacking the hoop, getting to the hoop. But look at the difference. San Diego gets only about 27% of their points, but they allow their opponents to get about 41% of their points from the free throw line. So I think USC is going to get a lot of free points. That's another reason I like their team total over as well. And they're excellent three-point shooting team. I think they can hit the long shot. And San Diego does not score well from three-point range. This one could get ugly, so I'm okay giving up a little bit of line value with the USC Trojans minus the 16.5 at 9 Eastern. By the way, another little under-the-radar angle I want to point out that you can use early in college basketball after we get about 5 to 10 games in like we have here is to look at opponents' free throw percentage. And I know that's a weird stat because you can't control it, right? You can't control how the other team shoots from the free throw line. But I bring it up because sometimes, 8, 9, 10 games into the season, you get some real outlier results. And that actually applies to both these games. For example, BYU's opponents this year have shot just 61.5 from the charity stripe. That's extremely low, as you can imagine. And they've averaged 71% in all other games, including those games. In fact, about 72% in all other games. So BYU's been a couple points better than just random luck because their opponents haven't hit the free throws. I don't think they're doing some kind of voodoo or jinxing them. They just haven't hit in those games. And once again, they've played a lot of neutral court games as well, so that's probably part of the reason. But they're due to come back down to earth a little. Once again, BYU's opponents shooting 72% from the charity stripe overall in the other games, just 61.5 when they've played the Cougars. Another reason I think there's a little bit of value with Clemson. That line's probably a point or two too high based on those results. And we also get that working in our advantage with USC. USC is the opposite end of the spectrum. Trojans' opponents this year have hit 76.5% from the free throw line, while averaging only about 73% in all other games. So once again, a couple points of value. So there again, I'm okay with giving up a little bit of line value with USC because my pure power ratings are based on margin, schedule strength, everything else. Not 14.5, probably should be 16.5, which is the current line. So a little bit of a sneaky under-the-radar stat. I've never really explained that to people. It's one of the secrets I use, one of the many secrets I've used over 30 years in handicapping. But I love that early in the college basketball season. Pay attention to those stats of those free throw percentages for the other team. They usually come back, revert to the mean. Over the next few weeks, we'll see those come back down to earth, and they'll be pretty normal. But early in the season, 5 to 10 games in like we are now, you get some outlier results here. So once again, another reason why I think BYU maybe not quite as good as their overall numbers say, and why USC actually could be a little bit better. What are your thoughts on these games? 2 high-profile national TV games for you Tuesday night. And don't forget, once again, it is $5 Tuesday. So simple. No promo codes needed. My top best bets for Tuesday night, just $5 right now on my page, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And hey, get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. While you're there, check out the free plays. I post a free play every day on my page with analysis. It is truly the last cut, just a bit outside for making the best bet card, so you know it's still a strong opinion, and they've done quite well this season. So get the bonus free play. If $5 Tuesday is too much for your bankroll, keep building your bankroll. Use my free plays every day. There's still strong opinions. And when you're ready for those powerful best bets, like the $5 best bet for Tuesday, those are 4% plays, and they're exact same games I'm using every day, and it's always been that way. If I'm using a best bet, every client gets it. Started that way back in August of 1996, over 29 years ago, and it remains that way each and every day right now. By the way, daily packages, single plays for $5 today on Tuesday, great offer. Weekly, monthly packages as well. And of course, the 1-year all access is the way you take a serious investment approach. And right now, I'm offering over an $800 instant discount. It's the lowest price of the year this week only. And you had to use a special link to get this, WT.buzz/Steve365. Here's what it gets you. Every college and pro basketball, every college and pro football, and Major League best bet for the next 365 days and nights. And with the rock bottom price, it works out to about $1 a play every day. $1 a play every day for the next full year, 365 days. Don't wait until January 1st for that New Year's resolution, taking a serious investment approach to sports betting. Do it right now. Start right now. Cash in on this bowl season that's upcoming here in the month of December. College and pro hoops every day. NFL as well. And by the way, 7-2 this past weekend in college and pro football and basketball, including a 4-0 sweep Sunday. NFL has been incredible this year. Number 1 in units won over the past year. Don't sleep on December. Don't wait till January 1st. Make that commitment now and take a true investment approach and get the lowest price I've offered all year this week only using a special link, WT.buzz/Steve365. Works out to about $1 a play for all sports, all access. If you're liking these videos, all I ask is a quick comment below and a thumbs up like. All I really ask is a thumbs up like. It takes 2 seconds. Click it. You've already done it. Thank you. If you have a couple more seconds, positive comment below. If you have a few more seconds, hey, what are your thoughts on these games tonight? Include some analysis as well. Let's learn and earn and win together. What other best bets do you like in college hoops for Tuesday night? Drop them in the comments below. I do truly read the comments, and I'll reply back. Don't forget also, tons of football videos. Got your Thursday prime game between the Falcons and Buccaneers locked and loaded right here on WagerTalk TV. Nice and early for you as I do every week. 11-3 on those prime games. Just can't be wrong. Also, don't forget Army-Navy this week, and I've got a free play video for that. Also, your first bowl game of the season, Boise State, Washington. The LA Bowl. I love LA. I've got a free video for that as well. In fact, I'm going to give you free videos for every bowl game this entire bowl season. Now, I know you might be thinking, why buy your best bet, Steve? You gave me 21 of the 23 football games last week for free here on WagerTalk TV and also as a free play on my page. Well, keep in mind, when I'm giving you basically every game on the board in videos, not all of them are strong best bets. I'm giving you light leans, my handicapping process. I'm pulling back the curtain, letting you know how I'm looking at these games, what I'm considering. And if you want to play them like these TV games here in college hoops, I'm letting you know how I would play them. But a lot of times those are light TV leans only, maybe 1% of bankroll. The best bets are 4% strong plays, and that's why the best bet service is so important to get. Go get the free play. Check out Tuesday's best bet, including the $5 specials. Get there quicker, wt.buzz/SM. Click subscribe. Click the bell as well for instant alerts here on WagerTalk TV, so you'll get an instant alert when the videos are posted each and every day for all these bowl games, these free basketball videos throughout the week. Subscribe, click the bell, and don't forget, follow me on social media. I give you updates as well on Instagram and X. I post free links to the videos for the free plays, also post the special best bet specials, everything else you need to know on X every day and Instagram at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, Merril, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to WagerTalk TV because you know there's more free play videos coming up next.